So today we will see the program number 9 is write a program to input the number of units of electricity consumed in a house and calculate the final amount using if-else statement. So we are using here if-else statement. So following they have given the conditions. So we are using data for calculation, that is if the units are consumed less than 30, okay, so less than 30 units are consumed, then we have to give a cost for those units as a rupees 3.50 per unit. If the units are between the range from 30 to 50, okay, so that is more than 30 and less than 50, then charge should be 4.25 per unit. If the units are more than 50 and less than 100, so within the range of 50 to 100, then we have to charge rupees 5.25 per unit. And if the units are more than 100, then we have to charge rupees 5.85 per unit. So these are the given constraints or conditions to find out the total amount will be for the electricity bill. So these are my header files. So that is hash include iostream.h, then iomanip.h and conio.h. So these are the basic header files you return. Then void main function. This is the main function is starting from here. So we require a variable, that is to read the units here, we should know the starting reading and end reading. Okay. So for that purpose, we have taken here a variable old reading and a new reading. So old reading means a previous reading, and what is the new reading, that is current, how much we utilize, that is a meter reading. So old meter reading and new meter reading. So we are finding here using the variable old reading and new reading. Then total how much units we are consumed. So for example, if I say the old reading is 200 units and the new reading is what 400 units. So 400 minus 200, we have consumed 200 units from old reading to the new reading. So that is for total calculation. Float minimum. So minimum how much amount should be required. Okay, that is to pay electricity bill. So they have given some VAT also, that VAT we are calculating using VAT, how much you have to give the amount, then deposit. So here two times I can deposit. So VAT, then total cost, then cost per unit. So cost per unit which is given in the constraint here. And net cost. So what is the total cost when multiplying with the VAT percentage? So net cost. Then float net VAT. So what is the net VAT they are told? Okay. Then how much deposit should be, minimum deposit should be required. And then final amount to show the result. How much should be say electricity bill should be paid after giving a discount and other things. So that is the final amount. Now this is a CLRSL function, that is clear screen function. So now first we are inputting the old reading, that is the enter the old reading. So for example, I said already 200, and then say out enter the new reading. So new reading means from 200 to how much you are consumed, that much meter reading. So say new reading. So for example, if I given here 200, because old reading should be minimum and new reading should be more because it goes on increasing. Then what is the minimum amount they have told, that much you have to give. Then what is the deposit you have to keep, that is a deposit. Okay. And then we are finding total, that is new reading minus old reading. So between old reading to new reading, how much units are consumed, that is nothing but a total here. Now what is the condition given? If you total units are more than 100, if total units are more than 100, the cost per unit is 5.85. This should be charged for the per unit here. If this condition fails, then it will go to the else part here. Suppose your units are say 60, so 60 is greater than equal to 50, because 60 greater than 100 condition will fail. So obviously 60 is greater than 50 condition will satisfy. Then cost per unit is what 5.25 here. If suppose your units say 40 or 45, so 45 greater than 100 condition failed, 45 greater than 50 condition failed. So 45 is greater than 30 condition will satisfy, means cost per unit is what 4.25. So when this condition will satisfy, according to that, it will take a cost per unit here. Then if the units are less than 30, means say 29 or say 28 or say 20. So 20 greater than 100 condition will fail, 20 greater than 50 condition will fail, 20 greater than 30 condition fail. So obviously it will go to the default case here. So default case is what cost per unit is 3.5. So below 30 units, okay, that is from 29 to up to say 1 unit, the cost per unit is what 3.5. Now they have told VAT calculate should be 12.5%. So we have taken VAT is 12.5 divided by 100, that is 12.5% here. Then total cost, how to find total cost here? So total cost will be calculated using total, okay, consume unit, that is total unit into cost per unit. So suppose now one unit is there. So one unit for that, say 5.85 amount is there. So total we have got say 200, say 200 into cost per unit of that. Okay, that is 5.85 or 5.25 or 4.25 or 3.5 as per the condition get satisfied. Once you get total cost here, now we want to calculate a net VAT here. So net VAT will be based on your total cost here. So total cost into VAT. So total cost into 12.5 divided by 100 is nothing but your net VAT. Now net VAT, then total cost and minimum amount should get added. Then you will get net cost here. So net cost is what? Minimum amount we have to pay only, plus total cost which is got by because of number of units you are consumed, plus a VAT which is VAT which is applicable, that VAT based on your total cost. So those all values should get added, you'll get net cost here. But in that net cost already we have kept it one some deposit amount here. Okay, we have kept it already some deposit amount. That deposit amount should get minus from your net cost. So that is your final amount. So final amount is equal to net cost minus deposit here, and that much you have to pay for your consumption of your electricity bill. So this is the program is there. Okay, so we have just seen how the program is there. Now we will see the logic behind this program. So see here I have written the same code, and that code I am going to implement with the example here. So already I have taken one example. So I have taken here enter a new reading. Okay, so new reading I have taken as a say 700. So 700 is my new reading here. Okay, so enter the old reading first, that is old reading is what 400. Enter the new reading I have taken as a 700 here. So old reading should be required small value and new reading should be required more value here. So now this is my previous reading and this is my existing reading. Now that is nothing but new reading, that is 700. Minimum amount, okay, minimum amount you have to pay 500 rupees you can consider. So minimum is 500, okay, and on that basis how much unit you consume after that, that much you have to pay. The minimum amount I have taken here 500, and deposit we have kept it, that is what say 2000 rupees. Okay, now next statement is a total, that is new reading minus old reading. So total is equal to mine new reading is 700 and old reading is 400. So 700 minus 400 is nothing but 300. Now if total is greater than or equal to 100, so what total we have got here? 300. So 300 is greater than or equal to 100. Condition got satisfied here itself here. If the condition got satisfied, control will come inside. So inside we have written cost per unit. So which is given already value here, which is given in question also, that is cost per unit for more than 100 is 5.85. So cost per unit we have got 5.85. When this condition got satisfied, it will not go to any else part here, directly it will jump to the VAT calculation. So from here the VAT value is what 12.5 divided by 100 you have taken. So 12.5 divided by 100 is nothing but 0.125 answer. That 0.125 answer will go ahead. So now what is the formula we have taken here? Total. So we have taken here total cost is equal to total into cost per unit. So this total we have got here 300. 300 into cost per unit. Which condition got satisfied? The first condition got satisfied. So that is value is what 5.85. So total into 5.85, that is 300 into 5.85, you will get answer 1755. Okay, this will be get calculated because of program. So we'll get 1755 answer. Now that using that value we are finding what net VAT. So what is net VAT formula? We have taken total cost into VAT. So the total cost we have got here 1755 into VAT is already calculated here 0.125. So we get 219.375 answer. After that we have to add these all values to get a net cost. So net cost is what minimum amount we have taken 500 plus total cost we have got 1755 plus net VAT we have got 219.375. So total cost or net cost we have got what 2474.375. Now this answer should get a subtract with the deposit, because the deposit is already fixed value we have kept it, or fixed amount we have kept it, which is already paid. So from that amount your calculated amount should get minus. So final amount equal to 2474.375 minus 2000. So we have to pay now net amount is what here, or total amount is what 474 you have to pay for your 300 unit consumption here. We have to pay what 474 rupees here. And take one more example here. Okay, so say all reading is say 250 is there. Okay, consider a new reading. You can say here 200 is there. Okay, new reading should be more. So say 300 is there. Okay, so now minimum amount, you can take any minimum amount. So say minimum amount you have to pay 200. So I taken 200 here. Say my deposit is a 1000. Okay, I'm taking a different example here now. So total is equal to new reading minus old reading. So new reading should be required more. So 300 minus 250. Okay, that is equal to 50. That is equal to 50. So total unit I have consumed, that is what, 50 units. Now control will come here if total. So what is the total here? 50. So 50 greater than or equal to 100. So this condition will get fail. So this is false, or you can say fail. When this condition get fail or false, so it will go to the next else part here. So here the next else part is there. So control will come here. So it will not satisfy. So it will not go inside. It will go to the else part here. So if total is mine 50 only, which is greater than or equal to 50. So now here condition got satisfied. So this is a true. Now when this condition got satisfied, the cost per unit is equal to now what, 5.25. So 5.25 is the cost per unit because we have consumed a less amount of unit. So obviously cost per unit also got reduced here. So when this condition got satisfied, directly to jump to the VAT now. So VAT is a fixed here 12%. So 12% means it is 0.125. 0.125. Now it will calculate total cost. So total cost is equal to total. So total how much you got? 50 here total units into cost per unit. For cost per unit is 5.25. That is equal to, okay, if I multiply 50 into point, that is 50 into 5.25. So 5.25. So I'll get the answer here 262.5. So 262.5 here. So this will get calculated automatically by using program here. Now we are tracing. So I've done a manual calculation here and I have got here 15 into this is 262.5. Now 15 to 2.6, 2 point, that is 15 to 5.25 is you have got answer 262.5. Now it will calculate net VAT. So net VAT formula is equal to here total cost. So total cost we have got 262.5 into your VAT. So VAT is 0.125. So into 0.125. So answer will come here equal to 32.8125. So this is the answer we have got for net VAT. So this is a net VAT. This is the VAT which we are paying here. Okay. Now we have to calculate net cost. So net cost is equal to here. So minimum amount. So we have kept it minimum amount is 200. So 200 plus, okay, the total cost is got your 262.5 and net VAT we have got plus 32.8125. So we have to add these values of plus say 262 point, so 200 plus 262.5 plus 32.8125. So we will get the answer here equal to 495.3125. So this is the answer we have got here. So this is the answer which will go in a final amount. So now final amount is equal to net cost. So net cost is we have got 495.3125 minus your deposit. So how much deposit we have kept it here? So 1000 deposit. So deposit should be require a less amount here because if you take because we are consume less amount here, so I'll take here deposit in terms of say 100. So because otherwise you have to pay a negative value here. So minus what, 100. Okay, just a minute. Minus 100. Okay, so you have to take a suitable values here. So because the less unit were consumed, so deposit also will be a less amount because you are consuming a less amount here or less unit here. So we have reduced the deposit to 100. So this minus 100. So we are paying here amount 395.3125. So this much amount you are paying for consumption of unit 50 here. I'll take one more example. Okay, so we'll trace one more here. Condition will satisfy different way. So here now, I'll take here old reading, say here now. Consider old reading is here now. I've taken only 250, so say 200. Okay, the hash reading is say 3. We want less here, so I'll take one less value here. So say 100, say 150, and say here I'll take a new reading as say 230. Okay, so 230 minus 50. So I'll just take it here. So I have to take a suitable value. So 230 minus 150. So our consumption is 80. So 80 means it will execute second statement only. So I want to execute third number statement. So I'll take some different value here. So say I take 200 here. Okay, so 200 I have taken and 230 value I have taken. So minimum amount is say you can take here 100. Okay, and here a deposit of, because your consumption is less is this, I'll keep deposit also 100. Okay, now the control will come here. Total is equal to, okay, 230 minus 200. So it will occupy or it will take a 30 units. So our consumption is 30 units now. Now the control will come here if 30 is greater than or equal to 100. This condition fails. So this is the false statement. If this is a false statement, it will come here. If 30 is greater than or equal to 50. So this condition also got false. So only have taken suitable values to show the third condition will get satisfied here. So now this is my third condition. So if 30 is greater than or equal to 30. Now this condition got satisfied. It's a true condition. So when this condition got satisfied, the control will come here, the cost per unit. So here cost per unit is equal to, which is given in question. So that is 4.25. So charge for less than or equal to 30 units, the charge is what? 4.25 here. Now control will come here, it will calculate how VAT. So VAT is a fixed value here, that is 0.125 because they have told 12%. So 12 by 100 is nothing but 12%. Now total cost is equal to how much units you consumed, that is 30 units you consumed, into how much per unit, that is cost per unit is 4.25. So 4.25. So that is equal to 30 into 4.25. So 4.25. So this is 4.25. So that is equal to 30 into 4.25. Answer 127.5. So 127.5 will get calculated here. Okay. Now from here we are calculating a net amount. Okay, that is nothing but net VAT. So net VAT formula is net VAT is equal to, so total cost. So total cost we have got 127.5 because we are consuming a less units here. So 127.5 into VAT. VAT is here your 0.125. So 0.125 is equal to, so 127.5 into 0.125. So that is nothing but you have got 15.9375 is a net VAT. Now net cost is the addition of all. So net cost is equal to the minimum I have taken, that is deposit I have taken as, so sorry, minimum I have taken as 100. So 100 plus your total cost. So total cost we have got 127.5 plus net cost we have got 15.9375. So that is equal to, so we should add these values here. So 100 plus 127.5 plus 15.9375 is nothing but here 243.4375. We have got this answer. Now this answer will be subtracted from your deposit. So only I said less deposit required because you are consuming less amount of electricity. So final amount we have to pay because already you have put a deposit there. Okay, so some deposit is already there with the say electricity board. So we are now subtracting from deposit how much you have to pay. So final amount is 243.4375 minus 100, that is equal to, so minus 100. So we are paying here 143.4375. So this is my answer. So this is the logic behind this program. When the first condition satisfy, what is the cost per unit? When the second condition satisfy, what is the cost per unit? What is the third condition when satisfy, what is the cost per unit? So as per the unit's consumption, the cost per unit goes on changing here. So because of that, if you're consuming more units here, you have to pay more amount of the bill. You have to keep the more deposit also. If you are consuming less amount of unit, then you have to keep less deposit there. So you will get to pay less amount here. So like that, we are calculated with the various values here from the new reading to the old reading, how much units are consumption done or how many units are you have consumed here. Now we will run this program using C++ editor. We will take the same sample values and we'll check we are getting the correct answer or not. So now I'll work this code using a C++ editor. So already written the program, so I'll use that program only, which is already has saved here. So I'll just open that file where I store that program, okay, which already typed here program is there. So ready program is there. So I'll just open that program. If any errors will arise, then we'll remove those errors and we'll complete the program here, okay. So same program I have written here, which I have told already. So old reading, new reading input minimum, then deposit, then we are finding total, then we're checking with the 100, then checking with the 50, then checking with 30. If all three conditions fail, then default case, then we are calculating VAT, then we are calculating total cost, then we are calculating net VAT, then we are calculating net cost, and then we are calculating final amount, and that amount will be displayed on the screen here. So we'll run the program. To run the program, you have to press a shortcut key, that is Control F9. So I'll press a Control F9 to run the program here. So Control F9. If no errors are there, then you will get a message, no errors, and you will get this. Okay. So now what we'll do here, whichever values were taken for the sample in a logic, so those values we will take here and we'll execute this program here. So now okay, so I'll take a values which are taken in a logic, okay, and I'll execute that part. So now here the first value I taken here, say 400, okay, I taken here 400. Okay, just a minute. I'll run once again. Wait. Okay, so I'll run the program. Okay, so Control F9. Okay, so first I've taken a 400. So I've taken first value 400. Okay, the new reading I've taken 700. Then enter minimum amount I've taken in logic 500. And then deposit I have taken there 2000. So now see, I got the same answer which are done in a logic part here. So 300 total amount, then VAT is 0.125, which is calculated by 12.5 divided by 100. Total cost is also we have got 1755. Then net VAT we have got 219.375, and net cost we have got 2474.375. So and after subtracting this value from 2000, I'm getting the answer final amount, that is 474.375. So what we did in logic, the same thing we have got here. Answer means our logic and the program part is correct here. So we are getting the correct answer. We'll verify with one more sample output here. So I'll do that again. Just little modify here. I'll run once again with the different sample values. So I've taken the values here 500, that is 450. Just a minute. Okay, so I've taken here 450. I've taken here 500 as a new reading. Minimum amount we are taken here, say 1000, or you can say 100. Okay, or 200. Let it be 200. So deposit you are taken as 100. And see, now we have got the answer here, or same values we have got, because I have taken same sample data here, 450, 500, 200, 100 is the deposit. So total is 50. So it is satisfying your second condition, if else condition. VAT is already calculated here. Total cost we have got same, net VAT, then net cost, and final amount we have got here 395 here. I'll take one more here because we have done three sample values in logic. So we will take same values again in a logic values. I'll take here. So there I have taken say 200. I'll take 200, then 230. So I'll get calculation for 230, that is for 30 because 230 minus 200 is 30. Minimum is 100. Deposit also I have taken 100. And now I got the answer here. Same value I have got, which I have got from the logical. So total amount you are paying here 143.4375. So this is the program to calculate say consumption of electricity, and on the basis of condition how much amount you have to pay for consumption of those units during your electricity use. Okay, so this is the 9th number program. So we are executed with the logic as well as we executed with the C++ editor, and we have got the same answers here. So we'll stop this. We will see other programs in the next class.